guys, welcome back to another video. This is going to be another fall video. I am so excited to make all of these fall videos, and we're starting off really strong because I'm about to put on A Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy from Disney. What is so funny is, if y'all don't watch Carter Sullivan on YouTube, you should. She's an angel. I love her so much. I'm pretty sure this is like one of her favorite like fall Halloween movies, and I've known this for years, okay? And I have very faint memories of watching this movie as a child, like very faint memories. All I remember is like a scene towards the end where they're like outside of like a tomb or like a mausoleum or something, and there's like spiders on the door. That's like literally all I remember. I have not seen this movie in like 10 years, and I'm putting it on because she keeps raving about it, and I need to start watching fall movies. I also just got Disney Plus back because I got a deal I got Disney and Hulu Plus for like $2.99 a month for the next 3 months. So now I have access to literally every Halloween movie I could want. Like there's Halloween, all the Halloween Town movies are on Disney Plus, obviously A Haunted Mansion. So I'm gonna be using this to the max. I'm gonna be getting my money's worth. So anyway, that's what we're doing right now. It is the middle of the day and it is hot and sunny. So I'm gonna close all of the, I was gonna say curtains. I'm gonna close the blinds so that it's like darker and more spooky in here, and put that on. I'm so excited. Oh, real quick, I did get some book mail earlier from the package room, but I didn't open it yet because I know I wanted to open it in this intro. Let me go get it. So I've been reading the Lightlark series, which is from Alex Aster, and I finished Lightlark probably like a week or two ago, and I have the physical book from that, and I liked it so much. Well, I didn't like it like so much, but like good enough where I wanted to continue this series. So I had credit on Amazon, so I got Lightlark and Skyshade for completely free because the total for both of those, like my credit covered it. Oh, no. I actually got all three for free. I had enough credits, and I also returned something recently, so like that was also on there, plus like gift cards. So it basically paid for the entire series. But Nightshade, which is the second book, can I like get this open? Oh my god, I need scissors, hang on. Actually, no, I don't. I think I got it. Anyway, so with all of the money that I had on Amazon, it literally paid for the entire series for free. And I got Lightlark and Skyshade brand new, like it was on Amazon Prime. But Nightshade, they actually had a copy that was used, but it was like $4 with free shipping. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get that. But it did take like a week to get here. I keep saying Nightshade, it's called Nightbane. Oh my god. I'm actually reading this on, yeah, look, $4.49. That was how much this was on Amazon from like some second sale, some resale place on there. I've never bought anything used on Amazon before, but because it was so cheap and it was free shipping and it was completely covered by, because if I had gotten this brand new on Amazon, it would have like cost me out of pocket. So got this, and I was a little scared. It was in very good condition, so I wasn't too worried, but I mean, it looks brand new. So I'm so excited. I'm currently reading this on my Kindle right now, but this is gonna be really nice to go back and forth. I need to go put this up there with my, or I guess I can keep it out if I'm gonna read it right now. I don't know if the video is gonna come out, I don't know which video is gonna come out first, but I finished Bride a few days ago, which is by Ali Hazelwood, and I have a little shrine for it on my bookshelf now because it was a 5-star read. I love that book so much. I'm gonna show y'all, and then I'll show y'all the other copies of this series. This is my little Bride shrine. And maybe shrine is too dramatic of a word, but I have my 2 other Ali Hazelwood books right here, and then Bride was a 5-star for me, so I feel like I just had to like place it out like that, and I think it looks really cute with the like black shelf right above there. I don't know, I just love it so much. And then up here I have Lightlark, which I already read that, and then Nightbane is in between Lightlark and Skyshade. This is the 3rd book, so I need to finish Nightbane before I start this, but I think this one is beautiful. I also think that Nightbane is just absolutely gorgeous. I definitely like this one and Skyshade more than Lightlark. This is probably my least favorite cover, but we can go ahead and put, I'm gonna take it back down because I am reading it. Oh, is that the biggest book in the series? Okay, well, I'm gonna take this back down because I'm gonna be going between Kindle and this. Yeah, I'm so excited to finally have this. It's such a pretty cover. I'm sure my hair looks wild. I just got out of the, or I didn't just get out of the shower, but so today's been a very exciting and also very confusing day because, okay, so first of all, on my fall TBR, there's a book called Spellcaster that I have had on my TBR for literally months. I came across it accidentally on Kindle Unlimited months and months ago, like probably May or June, and it said it didn't come out until September 23rd. I was really bummed at the time, but I was like, that's gonna be a great fall read. So I've been waiting. And whenever I found the book on Kindle Unlimited, like those months ago, there was a button saying, it was already on Kindle Unlimited. Like it said it was on Kindle Unlimited when it was gonna come out. Oh, there's like fuzz in front of me. And there's a button saying something like notify me when this comes out, like to remind me or whatever. And so I clicked that. I was like, I'm sure it'll just like send me an email, or maybe it'll automatically like download the book to my library. Well, I've been counting down the days to read this book, and I woke up, it came out yesterday, but I didn't read it yesterday because I was finishing Red Rising. I woke up today to a charge on my card for like $14, and I was like, what? And it said that I had purchased Spellcaster, and I was like, absolutely not. I did not purchase that book. Like, it's on Kindle Unlimited. And so I like, it just said that I ordered it on Amazon. It was the weirdest thing ever. And so I then went to like go check on Kindle Unlimited again, and it looked like it wasn't on Kindle Unlimited anymore. Like it didn't say it next to the name. And so I was like, did they take it off Kindle Unlimited? Like they decided before it came out they didn't want it to be on there. So I was like, maybe that's why I bought the book. But I was like, I still don't want to buy it. Like if I'm gonna buy it, I'd rather just go get the physical copy. So then I requested a refund. They gave me the refund, and then I was like really bummed because I was like, I wanted to start the book today. Then I went back to Kindle Unlimited to check one more time, and it is on Kindle Unlimited. So I've had a very confusing day of being very happy, very sad, back and forth. But it's on here, and I'm so excited. It is by Jaymin Eve. I'm not familiar with the author. I don't know if this is like a debut novel for her or what. This is also part of a duology. So the first one just came out, and then I don't know when the second one will come out. But I'm so excited. Carter Sullivan here on YouTube, she has already started reading it, and she posted a video today, and she said she's really liking it so far. So I'm so excited. I really wanted to wait to pick this up until I finished Nightbane, which is the second book in the Lightlark series. I literally started Nightbane like 3 weeks ago, and I'm only 30% of the way in. I don't know what's going on. It's not a bad book at all. Like I am enjoying the story. I just don't think I'm in the mood for this story right now. So I'm only reading like 2 chapters of that a day, and it's taking me forever. So I kind of wanted to like finish that book before I jumped into this one, but I was like, you know what? I've been waiting for this for so long that I'm just gonna go ahead and start it because I'm so excited. So I downloaded it already. It's ready to go, and I think I'm gonna start this. Yeah, we're gonna have a little reading vlog, watch some fall movies. I want to get to baking something this weekend, so we'll do all of that. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and let's start reading. I just got some book mail, and it's funny. Oh, I don't think it says it on this side. It says it's from Illumicrate. It's not from Illumicrate. I ordered something off of Mercari, and they just sent it in this. But we're gonna open this. I'm like 99% sure I know what this is, and I'm really excited. Oh my god. Oh, they wrapped it up so nice too. Ah! I guess I could move the box. This is a thick book. I got Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab. This is a newer release. I think it came out in like earlier summer, so it's like a few months old. But the most important part of this is that it is a signed edition. Do y'all see that? Let's open it to the signed part. Look at that right there. Signed edition. The only other book I've read by V.E. Schwab was The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and I really liked that book. And I know that this is about like toxic lesbian vampires, and this is like everyone's, like one of everyone's. This is like everyone's, oh my God, why am I stuttering so much in this video? Everyone that I know and watch absolutely loved this book, ate it up, and gave it either like 4 or 5 stars. It's so thick. I'm really excited though. I've never had a signed copy of anything before, and it's kind of funny that it's from an author that's like not my favorite author, but anyway, that's cool to have. I'm gonna start reading that probably in like October, which October is literally like 2 days from now, so it's, I don't know why I'm like, oh, I'm gonna read it in October. I could literally start it in like 2 days. But yeah, I got that. So excited about that. It was only $16 too on Mercari, which is really funny because when the book did first come out, I remember I went to my local half-priced books, which if you don't know, half-priced books, they also do sell brand new books. Like they mostly sell used books, but they also get new releases. And my half-price books had signed copies of the same book, Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil, and I'm pretty sure they were trying to sell them for like $30. I got this for $16. It was like free shipping and everything, so $16, and it's in pristine condition. I'm so excited to start this. At the end of chapter, well, I guess it wasn't really chapter 1, it was the prologue, but at the end of the prologue, she was running from like this beast and she ran into her enemy's like bedroom, and he said, "Precious, who hurt you?" Yep, I'm gonna like this book. I'm gonna like this book. I think it's the next day from when I like last talked to y'all. I'm 30% of the way into Spellcaster, and I'm having a really good time with it so far. I feel like it's not entirely what I thought it was going to be, but it's also like, it's not bad. So let me give you the rundown real quick of what's happening. So our main girl, Paisley, she is from a family of witches. She's like one of 5 of the children in the family, so she has 4 other siblings. She's the youngest one, and all of her siblings went to Weatherstone College, which is like the most prestigious witch and warlock school in the United States, and she somehow gets in. She doesn't know how she got in because she doesn't even know what her, I think they say like her affinity is yet, her powers. So it's like all of her siblings, they all knew, I guess, from like a really young age what their powers were, and she still at 22 doesn't know, so she's kind of confused on like how she got into this college with all her other siblings. Her dad is also a professor there, so it's like her whole family is there right now, but she's the youngest. She's a freshman this year, and they, before class even starts, like on the first day that they go, because her dad's a professor, so he took her and was like helping her get her schedule and everything, and one of the other like administrators tells the dad, the professor, she's like, "Oh, by the way, the principal wanted me to tell you that this certain guy, I don't remember his name, it's something Kingston, his son is coming to teach a few classes here this year and like be a student also at the same time." And the dad immediately freaks out, and he was like, "You know, Paisley, you're not staying here anymore. Like, you're not going here anymore." And she's like, "Dad, what? Like, who is this guy that you're freaking out about? And all of a sudden I'm not allowed to come to college anymore, like whatever." And he ends up telling her that like Logan's the son that's like around her age, but the dad, apparently they were like really good family friends growing up, and Paisley even knew Logan like as a toddler, like they knew each other, but she doesn't really remember it. But then something happened. The other family is like blaming Paisley's family for the death of their mom, and so they're kind of like enemies now. And so the dad thinks that Logan coming to the school, he's gonna try to kill Paisley. Is this making any sense? There's a lot of names and there's a lot of characters in this book, especially with her having a family of 7 people. But we're just kind of like learning her day-to-day life right now, like her classes, her meeting friends, and trying to stay out of Logan's way, because her dad was like, if you're gonna stay, you have to stay out of his way. And he's like the bad boy, like I don't know if he's like a bad boy, but like he's the enemy, you know, like this is gonna be an enemies to lovers, I'm sure. And he's just like the tall, dark and moody, absolutely gorgeous man that Paisley thinks is trying to kill her. So this whole book is gonna basically be about her having to navigate school with her enemy that she doesn't even really know. Like they had an interaction and she was like, "Why do you hate me? Like I don't even know what my family did to you, and like even if my dad did something, like why can that not just stay between our dads, you know, like why do you hate me? Like I literally don't even know who you are." So I'm liking it so far. I will say the writing feels a little bit, I don't know how to explain it, I guess like kind of amateur. I feel like that's not the word I'm looking for. I don't know. I'm having a good time, and that's really all that matters. But yeah, the writing's just a little bit, why can I not think of what I'm trying to say right now? The word. Anyway, I want to try to get to like 60% of the way through this today so that I can finish it by tomorrow night so that I can upload this video on Sunday. So we're gonna try to read. This book's flying by though because it's only like 350 pages or something, and I'm used to reading like 400 to 500 page books, and so this is flying by. I literally went to go check out what percentage I was at, expecting to be at like 15%, and I was at 30. I was like, oh, I am flying through this book. So I'm gonna sit here, get some reading done. Hopefully I can make it to like 60% today, like by the end of the day, and I'll give y'all an update once I'm further. I know the fan is on, so I'm sorry if it's kind of loud. I'll be quick, but I am 54% of the way into this book. I also just turned on night mode for the first time ever. I've never read on night mode and I love it, but I'm 54% of the way through and I've literally read like 30% today. I've been in bed all day because I wasn't feeling good. I'm obsessed with this book. I'm literally obsessed with it. They've kind of brought in like monsters, which I didn't think was gonna be a part of this, but it's like mythical creatures types of monsters, like almost like think Stranger Things. And it's like killing people at this like magical school, and they're trying to figure out who it is. And obviously everyone, like not everyone, but some people are suspecting that it could be Logan, which is the main guy, the one that's like enemies with Paisley and her family, but she doesn't think that it's him. So I don't know. I also just love Logan so much. He's been calling her Precious the whole time. I have a hair in my mouth. He's been calling her Precious the whole time, and she's like, why are you calling me that? Like, we don't know each other. And he said something like, you really don't remember, do you? So it's like, there's a reason he's calling her Precious, because they knew each other as kids, you know? So there is a reason behind it, and I'm excited to figure out what it is. I ended up finishing Spellcaster. I don't even know why I'm turning my Kindle on. It's not like I need it. I ended up finishing Spellcaster last night, and I freaking loved that book. I would highly, highly recommend it. I feel like I'm on such a good track with my fall TBR books. Like the first TBR book I read was Bride, gave that 5 stars. Then I read Red Rising, which I gave 3 stars, which isn't a bad rating. But then this is the 3rd book I read on my fall TBR, and I gave it 4 stars. I gave it 4 stars, you guys. It was so cute. It was so fun. It's literally just about a girl named Paisley, and she goes to Weatherstone College, which is a magical school for witches and warlocks in the United States. And there she meets Logan Kingston, which is her family's enemy's son. No, her family, wait, oh my God, why am I like choking on my words right now? She meets Logan Kingston, okay? Logan's dad, or really Logan's whole family, is enemies with Paisley's family. And so her family's like, stay away from him, he's bad news. And then all this stuff starts going down at the college. These monsters are coming out. The best way I can describe them is like Stranger Things almost. They're just like weird, one-eyed, creepy ass creatures. And they start like hurting students, killing students. They're going after Paisley, and Paisley's like, why are these monsters coming after me? And her family think that it could be Logan. It could be Logan's dad, because obviously they're enemies. While all this is going on, Paisley is also trying to figure out what her magical power is, and I just thought this was the cutest fall read ever. I absolutely loved it. I will say the ending, I agree with Carter on this. The ending was just a little bit disappointing. It wasn't like a huge cliffhanger. Like, we did find something out, but it wasn't like set in stone. So it's like they hinted at it, but she didn't like fully confirm it, if that makes sense. And I do think the second book will be really, really good. I'm excited to see where Logan and Paisley go from here. I personally loved the tension between them. I don't think everyone did, because they honestly never really got out of the enemy stage. Like they were messing around and stuff, but they never made it from like enemies to friends. And I don't know, I loved the tension. I loved Logan. I love that he was like the bad boy, but he was also very protective over her still. I don't know, I just thought it was a really, really, really good book. The second book has actually already been announced. There's a name, there's a title and a date. There's not a cover yet, but I think it's called like Night Witch. I'll put it up on the screen. There's not a cover, but if I'm wrong, I'll put it up on the screen. If I'm right, I'll still put it up on the screen. But I'm really excited for that. I think it comes out in like, it's either April, May, or June. I think it's June of next year. So that's really disappointing that I have to wait like, what is that, like 9 months or something? Anyway, gave it 4 stars, would highly recommend. It is a spicy book, so just keep that in mind, but I'd highly recommend. On that note, I think that's gonna be the end of this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. We unboxed some books. We got to read a really good book, check off another book on my fall TBR, and I'm really excited to go on to the next book. Yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you are not already. Follow me on everything down below, my Instagram, Goodreads, Fable, all of that, to stay up to date with what I'm reading and then what's just like going on in my life. Yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video.